gosh, I'm Candice Cooper, and we're here for a super short episode. We talk pop culture, we talk conspiracy theory, we talk all of the above, we talk life, and I'm so happy to fucking be here. I love you guys. I love the engagement on here. I love it. It's like I have so many other platforms that I could come to, and there's just something about YouTube that I thoroughly enjoy. So I'm happy to be here. Happy Tuesday. I had a great day at my hair studio. Like, if I could just go back and tell 18-year-old Candice that she was going to have the coolest hair career ever, instead of my stupid bitch teacher, Barbara Schlamp, telling me not to become another stupid New Jersey hairstylist. Well, turns out I fucking love it. Literally. Like, my client today, we were talking, and she was like, oh, you seem like you know a lot about psychology. And I was like, I do. Why, she's like, why didn't you go into psychology? And I was like, because I just knew that an office was not ever going to feed my soul. Like fluorescent lights and no windows and all of that stuff. Like, no, if I have a choice in my career, I definitely don't want that to be where I end up. So I ended up doing hair, and I literally am obsessed with what I do. It's just so gratifying for somebody to sit in your chair and say, I saw that you got 5 stars. I've only ever had my hair fucked up by hairstylists, and I'm so excited to be here, and leave with a huge smile on their face. Like, what an honor. What an honor. Okay, can we talk about Alec Baldwin and Hilaria doing a reality TV show? What do you guys think is going on here? I think that he is trying to set Hilaria up to have a career of some sort in the industry. If he passes on, he's 66 years old. And I don't really think that he took very good care of himself. And he's got to have high blood pressure because he's got the worst temper in New York City and Hollywood. So they're signed up. I think it's TLC. He still hasn't gone to trial yet for the shooting on set. And, we'll see. But I just really don't think that he's going to live very much longer. I don't know. So honestly, I think that this is like a lot of people, a lot of men in reality TV, they tell their wives to join the Real Housewives when they know that they're going to break up with them or divorce them, or they're going through a bankruptcy or whatever it is. So I think, me personally, I think that Alec is trying to solidify Hilaria's place in reality TV. God forbid something happens to him and she has to care for 7 children on her own. Because remember, Hilaria is only 40 years old. She's fucking 40. I'm 40. Thank you. I love a brunette. Thanks, brunette. Your fave brunette. But I'm 40. Having 7 children? I mean, more power to you, but I just don't think that he's gonna live much longer. So what do you think of Hilaria and Alec joining reality TV? Are you into it? I'm obviously gonna watch. I am absolutely gonna watch, because everyone has to realize I grew up with Alec Baldwin. I grew up with Beetlejuice and 30 Rock and all of that. Whoa, thanks, Ryan. I don't look for it. You're all very, very sweet. This is me after a full day of work. And I recorded a podcast early this morning. It's going to be released June to August over the summer. And I'm talking all about hair and et cetera, et cetera. I will let you guys know. But I was a guest on Colleen Conlon, her podcast. So I'm super excited for that episode to come out. I hope it helps, someone. Thanks, Philip. Please join. Everyone feel free to join. We got jokes here. You guys are funny. Oh, I don't even know what that comment means. Biden asleep on Black America. Biden is just asleep. He needs his little diaper changed. He needs a little nook, and he needs to be swaddled in a little blankie, and that's it. Did you guys know that Jill Biden was his 15-year-old babysitter? Did you guys know that? I do want to say one thing. Joe Biden was really cute back in the day. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I was like, damn, Joe Biden was really cute back in the day. Too bad he's a fucking weirdo. And now he's like a geriatric grandpa. No, I don't date anymore. Were you cute back in the day? I don't know. Was I? Say hi. Say hi to everyone. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You love mommy? What'd you do today while I was gone? Did you nap all day? Did you bother your sister? She always does this funny little thing. She's like, when she's hungry, she's like, say hi to everyone. Say hi. Say, I only have one paw. I found her and she only has one paw. Or rather, I should say she's missing one paw. She has 3 paws, missing 1 paw. Right? And I just want to say that I found her in my parking lot on my dog's 21st birthday. My dog had died 2 months prior, and he also was missing his right arm. And I found her screaming her little head off in my parking lot, like for food, so mad. And I just went outside. I said, come here. And she came right to me. And so, yeah, Queenie. Now she just drives me crazy. She's my alarm clock. I don't even need an alarm clock. But yeah, I just found out that Jill Biden was like Joe Biden's 15-year-old babysitter. Don't quote me on that. It was somebody's babysitter. She was 15. Why? Why Joe Biden? Why? What else do we want to talk about? I do want to say, I don't know if you guys have watched 30 Rock. I rewatched it in 2021. And the whole thing. There are so many Easter eggs in that show about the Illuminati, about the cabal. It's crazy to me how many Easter eggs were in there. Because when I watched 30 Rock in 2007, 2006, whatever it was early 2000s, I didn't know about any of those things. Like the Illuminati, yeah, like everyone like talked about the Illuminati, or like Freemasonry, but like nobody ever really, like, I don't know, it wasn't really like spoken about at great length. And I don't think we knew about like the cabal either, right? So when I watched 30 Rock again in 2021 and was picking up all of these little Easter eggs and these little clues, I was like, oh my God, they really do just like lay it all out there for everyone. It's so crazy to me. So I suggest going and rewatching 30 Rock. Tell me what you're seeing, hearing, picking up. And yeah, I don't know. Oh my God, my skin is so shiny. Oh, there's a snack. There's a snack scooter. So we have like a person who comes around and like sells snacks on their little scooter. I love it. I love entrepreneurship. I love it. All right, what else? What else do we got going on? I got to go do dishes now. I got to take care of the animals. I worked a full day. I I was a guest on a podcast today. I don't know. I just feel cautiously optimistic about life. I know that the WHO gave like all these crazy powers to every single state. So God forbid anything like that were to ever happen again. I mean, never in my life did I think that we would all be living through one creepy world government. No. How people want to live in Pennsylvania is not how I fucking want to live in Arizona. Okay? How people live in New Jersey is not how people in Idaho want to live. Like, it just doesn't work that way. We need each state to have its own individual rules and laws because we're not homogenous. We're not all moving as like one like blob. You know, we're individuals. Who the fuck knows? I was working out the other day and I was thinking to myself, wow. I was like working out and I like looked in my reflection in my picture or whatever. I have a picture hanging up in my living room. And I was thinking to myself, wow. There could be a pivot in this lifetime to where we are not able to have this freedom of health, of how we approach things in our life when it comes to our health, working out. It's just such a weird, it was just so weird. I was like, because I was like lifting my weights. I'm like, I fucking love working out. And I was like, wow, there's like a possibility in this world that like that freedom could be taken away from us. And it made me so sad. And I was like, God, like you don't know what you have until it's gone. So I just want to savor every single thing in my life. Like, we're free. We can eat whatever we want, go wherever we want, talk to whoever we want, marry whoever we want, wear whatever kind of clothes we want. Do any of us realize how lucky we are? This could all be taken away. And what if Jim down the block, like, you don't want to do the same thing that Jim down the block does? It just really made me sad. Like it was like I was so loving working out, and then I got really sad. I think we all have PTSD from 2020. It's like that, like everything was ripped away from us. Our sovereignty, our, like just everything, our careers. And then we were ostracized by the masses if we did something that didn't go along with them. It gave me that instant anxiety of it could be taken away from us in an instant. Our freedom. And our freedom to work out. I just love working out. I do. I just love it. I'm obsessed with it. It makes me happy. There are times when I don't want to do it, but I do it anyway. And I feel so good. So, you know, we all just have to really realize, I know like we're in a weird place right now, but we have to appreciate what we have while we still have it. You know, I could complain about taking care of my animals, but do you know how many people aren't allowed to have animals in their apartments or their homes, or their family won't let them have animals? That makes me love them so much more. Like at my age, I'm on the ground with my dogs and my cats. I'm rolling. I like took the Kong and I was like playing with it with my nose with him. I make sure that they're mentally stimulated every day. They get treats, they get CBD if they need it. They get outside time, they get fresh air time, they get like, maybe because everything was ripped away from me in my life, like if I ever had like a cute pair of jeans that I liked, my mom would like rip them and then put them back in the drawer. So I would like go to take them out and they'd be like destroyed. So that's the kind of family I grew up in. Anything that you liked, if you left for school during the day, it was either going to be fucked up, lost, ripped, dropped off in the woods. So I guess for me, I just really hyper appreciate everything that I have in my life. Like, if people could hear the time I spend in prayer every day, whether it be praying any time, like I touch my walls and tell my home how much I love it and appreciate it. I touch my car and I'm always like, I love you, I appreciate you, even though you're fucking 8 years old. I just like am always spent in prayer and gratitude and thanks. And I think that all of us right now should spend a lot of time in prayer, gratitude, and reflection, because it could all be taken away from us in 1 second. And March of 2020 was a perfect indicator of that, and how everybody just rolled over and gave up all of our rights. I didn't, but I did get ostracized because I wouldn't give in. Ooh, we have a message held for review. I want to see it. Oh yeah, I love that. You just scratched hands. You agree. I love it. So, yeah, that's how I feel. We have to be very, very, very thankful and grateful. You know, anytime your animals are pissing you off and driving you crazy, just know that some people desperately want a cat, a bird, a dog, a guinea pig, and they're not allowed to have them. That is how I feel. Every time I get overwhelmed with my animals, or, you know, cleaning the litter box twice a day or feeding them, all of that stuff, I'm like, this is a fucking honor. This is a gift. This is my purpose on this earth, is to serve these cute little creatures. Then you go on TikTok and you see all of these poor animals being dropped off on the side of the road and being neglected and being beaten and being, you know, just horrible things to them. And I get down on the ground and I'm like, I am so thankful to have my little dog for 14 years and my little cat for 7 years. Oh, yes, absolutely. We have to be grateful. Like when I sleep in my bed at night and I have a safe roof over my head and I have food in my fridge and I have clients the next day in my studio, like I get down on my knees and I pray and I thank fucking God. I don't believe in religion, but you cannot shake my faith in God and Jesus Christ. You absolutely cannot. What's up, Elizabeth? But you just can't. You just can't shake my faith in God. He has saved me. He has always covered me in his protection and his love. He has always guided me. He has always shown me the way. And anytime I strayed from his path of love and my faith in him is when it got dark. So to everybody out there, just please know that you are so loved, you are so blessed, you are so protected, and you are so divinely guided. And there is such an important reason for you to be on this earth. And your path here is to learn that reason. And it could be stressful, it could be messy, it could be complicated, it could be, you know, heart-wrenching. When I was a little girl, I would cry because I went to Catholic school. And I would say, God, why did you give me such an abusive mother? Why did you give me such an abusive father? Why did you give me such abusive grandparents? Why? Why are these people so filled with rage and hate and jealousy and envy? And he was like, baby girl, I got you. I'm training you. You are going to be one of my strongest warriors. And I would cry. I would cry when I was a little girl, just saying, why, God? Why? I was never safe. I never had a safe roof over my head, ever. I have not read all of the Bible. No. I'm not like a big Bible person, honestly. There are times when I'm called to read certain passages. Like one morning I woke up at 4 a.m. and I went outside, and all of a sudden Isaiah, I think it was 114, came into my head. I'd never heard or seen or known anything about Isaiah 114. And when I read it, I really like got so emotional. It was like, protect the childless, protect the husbandless, protect, like, I really look at myself as a guardian of life, whether it be my little animals, whether it be my clients. I am just here to serve, and I'm so happy to do that. Would I love a little vacation sometimes? Would I love to go to a fancy dinner? Would I love a new car? Would I love to own some property and a home again someday? Yes, totally. But I'm also very content at this point in my life, and I feel very, very blessed every single day. And I feel just so thankful and so grateful, and just like God, just keep pivoting me so I can continue to show by example. And that's it. Yes, of course I know the full story of Jesus. I went to Catholic school. And in first grade, I was absolutely devastated about Judas and Pontius Pilate. And I remember raising my hand and saying to my teacher, but wasn't Judas Jesus's friend? And she was like, yeah. I was 7. And I learned really quick that sometimes your biggest betrayers are the people closest to you. So be a little paranoid. It's okay. I'd rather be paranoid than dead. So I love you all. So happy to be here. As usual, I got to go take care of the kids. Drop a comment down below, like, share, subscribe if you like my messages, if you like these videos, if you like pop culture, if you like conspiracy theories. Yes, of course I've heard of Islam. I'm from New Jersey, like literally the biggest melting pot ever. I was the minority. I was the minority in New Jersey. It was every other culture. Nobody really like me. So yes, I absolutely know Islam, and I don't want to start a religious commentary on here. I know I kind of like delved a little bit into it. I don't want to talk about religion. I feel like my relationship with God just supersedes religion and sitting in a church. I do go to church sometimes. I always feel like everybody there is like in like not there. I'm like, hello. So I like don't love church, but I love God, and I fucking love my homeboy Jesus. So, and I love Mary Magdalene. I love Mary Magdalene. I don't think I'll be reading the Quran, but I encourage anyone who does want to read the Quran to read it, or the Bible. When I was younger, I went to Catholic school, and then as I got older, I became very disenchanted with religion, and I would go with friends to Bible study. I would go to friends to temple. I would go to Buddhist temples. I've been to Jewish temples. I've been to Christian. I've been to Catholic. I've been to non-denominational. I've been to all kinds of houses of worship, and I can appreciate them all. But at the end of the day, I am definitely a Roman Catholic girly. And I mean, I even don't want to say Roman Catholic, right? Because the Romans were the ones who killed Jesus. So I want to say I'm a follower of Jesus and God, and everything else in between, I have a hard time getting down with that. But I very much encourage you to find your faith, to find your purpose, to serve your community in any way that you can, and just be the best person that you could be. Exercise, work out, eat healthy, go to bed early, stretch, all of that. Oh, are you okay? Are you having a little sad time? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Oh, this poor little guy. You gotta go, buddy. You gotta go. People are psychotic. Well, I appreciate you guys. I love you all so much. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think of Alec Baldwin joining reality TV. He's definitely hurting for a paycheck. And I think he is setting up Hilaria for reality TV in case anything happens to him. And that way she could pay for her 90 million children and all of their colleges because they're all going to have to go to school. And that's it. So I love you all. Have a great Tuesday. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Mwah. Love you.